What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to thank everybody that came out to the 2-hour live stream last night. Told late stories. We had a good laugh, and I want to say something real quick. Earlier today, I went back and I looked at some of the comments that were in there, and for the majority, people enjoyed themselves. But with me doing these videos, I mean, you're gonna have people that don't agree with you, you're gonna have people that just want to say something to get noticed and things like that. Now, when I'm doing these videos, I can't, see the live stream because it's going so fast. But I picked up on something yesterday, and my moderators had caught it, and I appreciate that. And I don't want to call nobody's name out, but this gentleman knows who I am. I mean, who I'm talking to. We all have a voice on here. And we all can say what we want to say, whether it's in good faith or not. But I mean, when you become a distraction to people that are on the page trying to enjoy themselves and they have to say something to you about it, I have a problem with that. Now, I respect your support, and I know you didn't mean any harm, but we got to do better as adults. You see what I'm saying? Just because you find something funny doesn't mean somebody else finds something funny. There was a lot of ladies on there that didn't say nothing, but they had a problem with what you were talking about and the manner in which you were saying things. And it wasn't about me. It was more about yourself. You know who you are. We'll leave it at that. It's still respect. Now, guys, let me jump in this video. I was supposed to do this video yesterday morning, but time constraints, things happen. And this is a sad story out of Memphis. And a lot of people out there are talking about it. A lot of people have sent this to me. But the first person that sent this to me, my man Sean Cathy out there. Shout out to Sean Cathy. You know what I'm saying? And this is the story about 2 elderly women that were stabbed to death in their home by an intruder. I guess trying to rob them or whatever. The police arrived too late, and we have 2 elderly people that were cherished in the community no longer with us. I want to play this sad news clip showing how nice these people were and what they meant to that community and the impact it had, their death had on some of the people that were interviewed. And it's sad. Stuff like this shouldn't happen, but it does. And we have to report and talk about it. Because if not, we'll get desensitized to it. And every time we'll see something like this, we'll walk over it like it's normal. This type of stuff is not normal and should not be tolerated in any community anywhere in America. Check this out.
Inside this unassuming home, the unimaginable happened.
2 injured females were located inside of the residence, both suffering from what appear to be stab wounds.
Family members telling us the 2 victims were sisters, ages 71 and 66. Police were called to the home along Nightway Road just after 8:30 Thursday night. As detectives were making their way in, the person or persons responsible had already made their way out. Friday morning, we returned to find an officer posted outside the house and someone who knew the woman who called this house a home for the past 34 years. It is a house the elder sister shared with her husband before he died a year ago. The woman's younger sister, we were told, was likely stopping by to check on her older wheelchair-bound sibling.
I grew up around them in the church. They were always helping people when they needed help.
She did not feel comfortable showing her face, but she was comfortable sharing with us special memories centered around mesmerizing melodies often sung.
Just like heaven. I mean, the voices harmonizing. I mean, it was just nice. Oh, wow. I'm getting tears right now just talking about it.
Can I give you a heartfelt hug? Can I give you a hug?
I'm so sorry.
So sorry. But you know what? Her songs live on. You know that, right?
Yes.
What she also knew is how important the holidays were.
We have Christmas dinners at our house for the senior citizens every year at my parents' house, and they would come every year.
Holiday lights are still hanging outside the home of the woman who loved Christmas so much, as you heard from the woman we spoke with. Sadly, in addition to the string of lights, there are also strands of police tape, as detectives are working to find the person or persons who forever silenced 2 people. Friends, family, and the community are praying what happened will not remain shrouded in silence. In Parkway Village.
All right, guys, this story right here really upset me. And I just can't get the fact out of my head that somebody would do this to somebody, or some folks that really can't defend themselves. The house belonged to the 71-year-old lady, right? She's wheelchair bound. Her husband just died a year ago. She's still going over the loss. She's lived in that house 30 plus years with her husband. Now he's gone. She's left with the house and the memories of the good times and bad. That's all she had. Her sister came to visit her, 66 years old, checking up on family, knowing it's a loss of the situation with her husband. Here comes some person or persons to go in there and stab them people to death. My thing is this. The lady was wheelchair bound. Now, I don't know if you guys know about when you get stabbed. I've seen people get stabbed multiple times. That is not like on TV where somebody stabs you and you go, ugh, and you fall over. That takes a lot of physical effort because people are not just going to sit there and let you stab them like on the movies. And it takes more than one blow most times to do significant damage to where the fight comes out of the person you're trying to hurt. And I want you guys to remember that. The owner of that house was in the wheelchair. She could not run, could not defend herself the way she wanted to. She's older. Her movements, her mind might still be right, but her movements are slower. Her sister was there to witness that. And she was a victim as well. These are two old women. Whatever it was you wanted in that house, you could have just went in there and took it. You didn't have to do that. I don't know if this is a crackhead crime or a drug addict crime or what, but this is messed up. It is. These are mothers, grandmothers. People never think about that. They just look for an easy person that they can go in and do something to. And I guarantee you the person left with a little bit of nothing. And the community out there is upset. But you need to turn your sadness into anger and frustration and find out who did that. Stay on the police. Stay on them. Make sure they getting on this. This is messed up. Did you hear the cop? Yeah, it looks like it was a stabbing. Think about that. These officers coming in there to see people that are already almost at the end of their rope, having their life cut short in a violent way. That lady was 71 years old. The other lady was 66 years old. They lived all of those years, 137 years of life together. If you add their ages to come and have it taken away just like that. And it wasn't just like that. It was a slow, gruesome death. A lot of people are hurting. This right here left a lasting ripple effect on two different individual families that are still the same family. But I'm sure the 66-year-old lady probably had a husband and grandkids and kids as well. This one single act, hear me, this one single act affected the lives of many people in a negative way. Then on top of that, think about this. You do that to them women and somebody else got to come in there and see that. What type of PTSD you think people that came in there and see that can't unsee it? Or the people that heard about it that missed their grandma or their mother. It's like, how can you keep faith in a lot of humanity when people are just targeting people at alarming rates nowadays? Even out in the street, especially women. And I'm just being honest with you. They're in their house and somebody come in there and bother them. It's like you can't sit on your porch, can't sit in your house, enjoy yourself, can't even stay in shape and go running by yourself. and supposed to be the greatest country on the planet. We are losing control of America. And the reason why, a lot of us keep our damn mouth shut. Or we see something that's messed up and don't speak up on it. How the problem's ever going to get fixed? I understand everybody's self-consumed in one way or another to a degree. But this neighborhood, they did it to that house. The house next door could have been a target. One over here could have been a target. One down the street could have been a target. The one across the street could have been a target. It's a community. Commune. Come together. I hope they find this piece of crap that did this. Or craps, if it's more. This is messed up. These women were in their golden years. One went over there to look after the other one. Sisters, siblings. Love is love. And had somebody come in there and do that to them with such hate. It's beyond me. If that happened to anybody in my family, my grandmother or something like that, it would leave a lasting memory in my mind that somebody did this and got away with it. I don't think I could let that happen. As a community, guys, out there in in Memphis, those that she made an impact, do the best to keep their memory alive. From what you heard in the interview, these was very good people. You know, it's hard enough getting old and things start happening and you start losing other people around you and you sit and wait for your turn. And to have this happen, despicable. Leave me a comment. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. May both of these ladies rest in peace. I am so sorry that this happened to them. And I wish I could fix it. I'll see you in the next video.